Hi, I'm Joel Worthington, president of Mr. Electric. Thanks for joining me for 2 Minute Tuesday. I want to talk to you about a movie that came out several years ago now, probably 10 years ago, called Facing the Giants. It was a movie about a football team, a high school football team, and one part of the movie is about a death crawl that the coach has one of the members of the football team do. And this all took place because one of the football players said that he didn't believe that they could beat the team that they were facing that week. He said that that team was better than they were. And the coach wanted to show him how he was limited by his belief, and how his belief that the other team was better was the thing that was going to limit them from winning. So he had the kid blindfolded and then put a boy on his back. You can watch the video, and he crawls and he thinks maybe he can make it 30 yards, and the coach told him no, you can make it 50. And so in reality, because he was blindfolded and didn't see his limitations and didn't have those limitations in his mind, he actually went the whole length of the football field, which is 100 yards, which was 3 times longer than the kid thought he could go. The point I want to make is that our beliefs are so powerful. We are so limited by our beliefs, or we're propelled by our beliefs into an exciting life of exciting opportunities and all sorts of great things happening to us. So we're either really limited or we're either really built up. It plays such a huge part in our lives. A really wise person once says, because of your faith, you will have it. And he also said, everything is possible to those who believe. So I want to ask you a question. Do you need a blindfold put on you like the kid in the story? Because if he hadn't had the blindfold on, if he could have saw, he would have been limited by the own limitations that he built in his own mind, that he could only go 30 yards, that he could only go 50 yards. But because he had the blindfold on and he was able to block everything out, he went way beyond where he ever thought he could go. Now, here's the limitations that we have. I remember when I was a kid, my parents and other people used to say things like, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. Can you imagine that? They didn't want me to be disappointed if what I believed in didn't happen. Well, you know what I want to say to you? Get your hopes up. What you need to do is put a blindfold on that limits all of the negative stuff that you've heard all your life, all the people who said you can't do that, all the stuff right up here between your ears that says you can't achieve that, or you're not smart enough, or you're not fast enough, or you can't talk well enough. All of the negative talk that goes on, you need to put the blindfold on and get it out of your head and start putting some positive things in, because the reality is you can go further than you ever dreamed if you'll just believe. It'll give you the confidence to achieve, and the sky is the limit to those who will believe and have confidence. So put the blindfold on, get the negative stuff out, and believe that all things are possible.